Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I want to say a big hello to all the new subscribers. I got an engine in here I'm going to do a little video on. A few curious things about it. The motor in question is a 30 horsepower E-Tec. I don't get a lot of those, but I do get them. So I hooked this one up to the computer and the software, and she was definitely running hot. And so ordered a water pump kit for it, and I'll put that in there, and she's doing a whole lot better now. Runs nice and cool. So there was some unusual things about it. One was the EMM, the engine management module that sits on top of the recoil starter, was not giving a fault code, and it's got me a little puzzled. It should have been showing a fault code on that for overheat, and it never did. The owner who was using it in a recent hunting trip said they run it hot until it died a couple times, and it never blinked a light on that EMM. So that's odd. I don't know why it wouldn't. When I hooked it up to my computer and all, to the diagnostic software, it showed 0 fault codes. But when I went into the history of it, it did show the overheats and so forth. So she was definitely overheating. And so we put a new water pump in it. Pretty straightforward as far as this one goes. It's a 2014. So yeah, let me show you the motor here. Okay, there's the bonnet for it, and there's the motor. It's nice clean motor, and so let me get some parts, the parts that I had, and I'll show you what I found. Be right back. And yeah, see, EMM temp 85.8. I'm just kind of talking out loud here, so I'm getting no low oil pulses. Interesting. The voltages, everything's outputting there. And you can see the engine just shut down there, and okay, no connection. And when I take my heat gun in, the engine actually smells warm. I can smell, but when I put my, when I get up close to it like this, it may just be because it's fairly new. It said it only has 17 hours on it, but I'm getting 230 degrees there. That's hot. It is peeing, but it don't seem like it's peeing like it should. Let me get a couple more temperature readings. Okay, that was only, well, I was on the aluminum, on the injector side. Let me see. Yeah, 227. Okay, now if you'll watch right in here, it goes through the engine check lights one at a time. I can't film it over top, but I'll try and get over top. All right, let me shift it. And I get no lights. And she is peeing, but it don't look real strong. Now if you look here, 40, engine temp above expected range for low speed. Looks pretty clean in there, everything. looks pretty decent. So I'm thinking maybe that's all it was. So we'll get a new impeller in there and see if that takes care of it. Be right back. This is a E30 DRL ABB 2014. You can see right here where at one point it got up to 240.5 degrees. Let's go see what she's running now. 164. So right at 165. So she's running nice and cool now. So I think we got that problem taken care of. Show you the little motor. There she be. We have no code lights up on the EMM. Everything's running nice and cool. I can put my hand there, no problem. And there she is. That's neutral. There's reverse. Forward. $163. All right. So she's running at a nice cool 165-ish right now, and what it ended up, the water pump pretty straightforward, just like any other OMC water pump. But what I found was a really hard and memory set impeller. So she really wasn't pumping much at all. So I could see, and it's real hard too, the vanes. So yeah, I found that, and then if you look, right in here, you see that blob of plastic right there? That shouldn't be like that. That's melted right there. So she got hot for sure. Yeah, that big old blob of plastic shouldn't be there. That's melted off this corner here. So that means that tin cup got really hot. But, so really bad memory set on the impeller. She got hot. And then, so after I got that squared away, what I did was, with the software, I printed out a snapshot report for the owner, and it shows the different things, the temperatures and so forth, how many hours it's got on the EMM, and then the history. This will show the faults that I did. It's just a report that I give the customer back so they can see what I did, and and it'll show it on there where it was running hot on the report, and then it shows it in the later minutes of the last test. It actually has the minutes on there, and it'll show during those minutes of the last run time on that it was running at 164. So that gives him a good indicator that she's running cool now, running like she's supposed to. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.